5 examples rather quickly here about the things that I worry most about here with 5G. And each of these 5 examples, I believe, are things that can easily produce our rapid destruction. And so, these are things that are my biggest worries. They're not necessarily in order of which are the biggest ones. So one of them has to do with very early onset Alzheimer's and other dementias. And so we've had a big decrease in the age of onset of Alzheimer's disease over the last 10, 15 years. It corresponds at least roughly with the time of these increases, high increases in EMFs. And we're now having people age 30 coming down with Alzheimer's disease. They're still quite rare, but they've never been known to occur before. I mean, these are truly unprecedented cases. We also have digital dementias in people who are highly exposed to Wi-Fi and other digital EMFs, and these occur in even younger people than 30. So so these are of great concern as well. Excessive intracellular calcium has essential roles in causing Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative diseases. There are many different reviews that have reviewed the evidence showing that that's true. So again, that's immediately produced by EMF exposures, and there are epidemiological studies on people exposed to EMFs that show that they get higher incidences of Alzheimer's. The EMFs produce large increases in the amyloid beta protein. And amyloid beta has a key causal role in causing Alzheimer's disease. So when you get these high levels, that obviously suggests the EMFs are causing Alzheimer's disease. And now I'm going to get to the 2 studies that are really critical here. There were 2 studies done that showed that you could take young rats and expose them to a series of short microwave pulses. And by doing so, you get 100% conversion of what would normally be normal rats to very early onset Alzheimer's rats. So these rats were then examined in more or less the equivalent of middle age, and what you find is they have the usual memory and behavioral problems, that are common in human Alzheimer's individuals, and they also have high levels of the amyloid beta protein in the brain and high levels of oxidative stress in the brain. So they look very much like Alzheimer's rats. And again, all you have to do is give them a bunch of microwave pulses or short pulses, and they 100% of them can get converted to this. So I think it's quite likely that the extraordinarily highly pulsed 5G radiation will produce similar effects in humans based on the kinds of things that I've listed here. And if that's true, then 5G will inevitably produce universal or almost universal very early onset Alzheimer's dementias. We are taking risks of the sort that no rational society on earth can possibly take, but we are taking them.